Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? It's your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my MLB picks for Tuesday, May 15th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. If you want to play the actual lineups that we're playing every single night, visit our website at www.rotobeast.net. So, hey, last night, another fire night in the MLB, cash on both Fanduel and DraftKings. If you want to check out our results, go visit us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RotoBeast. Check out the results for yourself. Things been going very well this past week. Really getting back on fire. It's been scorching hot. Things are good. So we got a big 14 game slate. I'm gonna quickly go through this slate. Got some stuff I gotta do. Before I jump into these picks, though, if you don't mind, please take that quick second. Click that like button below. It really helps me out. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah, let's just jump into this big slate. So, pretty much, pitcher, you got Garrett Cole. He's probably going to be the chalk play. It's not the best matchup against the Angels, but the guy's just been pitching very, very well on this season. So I'm really liking Cole. If you want to save about 1,800, you can look at Syndergaard. He's a stud too. Don't get me wrong, but he's not giving you that same floor as Cole, in my opinion, for cash games. But this is a solid matchup against Toronto. They're a team that scares me a lot less than the Angels. So I like both of them, but I definitely think Cole's the more better cash game play. Got Zach Greinke going against Milwaukee. Very fair price tag. If you want to save some money out of Garrett Cole, you save about 2,300. Fit some extra bats in. I wouldn't blame you if you went with Greinke. He's a solid play. Alex Wood, we know the strikeout upside that he has. Going against Miami, a team that, who does Miami really have that scares you? Not very many people, and so I like Alex Wood. I think he's a really good GPP play. Lastly, Tanaka. It's been a up and down season. He's had some really good starts, but he's had some really bad starts as well. Going against a Washington team that, it's just a scary matchup, in my opinion. But Tanaka's a pretty good pitcher, so I think he's a GPP play. Catcher first base. You got Freeman in Atlanta, which they call the Coors Field of of the East Coast. So Freeman's in play. Going against Yu Darvish. At this point in his career, I feel like Yu Darvish is just a name. The guy's 0-3 with a 6 earned run average, so he hasn't been pitching very good. Hanley Ramirez at home going against Megden. Megden is 2-4 with the 4 earned run average. I think that the Red Sox are going to put up some runs in this matchup, and I like Hanley. Goldie, I'm just going to clump these guys up. Both of these guys are just too cheap. I understand they haven't had the starts that they've had in past, especially Goldsmith. He's a really good hitter, and Carshell's a little bit more hit and miss. But both these guys have double dog upside any single night, and they're both, in solid matchups. Goldie already has a home run off the pitcher, Chassid, and Encarnacion actually already has 2 home runs off of Liriano. So both guys definitely double dog upside, great price. And then if we want to save some money, get some value in there, you can look at a guy like Wilmer Flores, 2,600, going against Jaime Garcia, lefty. The guy's 4 for 12 with 2 home runs in his career off Garcia. Great value play. Then we'll go to second base. We'll start with Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve is Jose Altuve, MVP, one of the best hitters in the league. I like Altuve a lot. Then you got Cabrera going against Garcia. He has some hits in his career off from as well, so he's a solid play. Cesar Hernandez, power upside, speed upside, in a solid hitter's park in Baltimore. Going against Cashner, who we know gives up the long ball. Cesar Hernandez, good play. Dozier really starting to pick it back up. He bats in the leadoff. Power upside, speed upside. He's had an up and down season, but Dozier's a really good hitter. Solid play. Lastly, at second base, we'll go with Merrifield. Very fair price tag. Batting in the top of the order. Going against Banda, lefty. That has a 6 earned run average. I just don't think he's very good. I like a couple of these Royals bats. Third base, we got Chris Bryant. In Atlanta, the Coors Field of the East Coast, they say. Going against Foltowicz, who's had a problem throughout his career, giving up home runs. Brian, I mean, he's an excellent play. Ramirez really been picking it up. They're talking about this guy possibly be an MVP in his future. Really good player. I like him a lot. Moustakis, another Kansas City guy that I'm really liking, going against this horrible pitcher. Rendon, I know I'm not really trying to pick on Tanaka too much, but he has had those blow up spots, and Rendon's a professional hitter. I mean, I know everybody in the MLB is a professional, but this guy's like a really really good hitter. I really like Rendon. For me, he's strictly a GPP going against Tanaka though. Lastly, we got a guy, Matt Carpenter, just very fair price tag. Slow start to the season, but I read a stat and they said Matt Carpenter is leading the league in the most bad calls against him. So he's just getting, he's getting some bad luck. He's still hitting the ball well. He's gonna break out of his slump and definitely, get it rolling. And this is a good buy low opportunity. Shortstop, Manny Machado. This guy just killing it this season, batting 350, 13 home runs, almost 40 RBIs already. Going against this guy Pivetta. I mean, Pivetta's a decent pitcher. Don't get me wrong, but I mean Machado, he's been killing it. And I mean, you can look at him any night pretty much. Lindor going against a lefty, great spot. Correa, same thing with Altuve. He's going against Barria. I mean, Barria is a good young pitcher. He's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I do like Barria, but hey, I mean, Astros, these dudes have hitters. Definitely have hitters. They can put up, 10 runs any single night. So I definitely think you can look at Correa. Trey Turner going against Tanaka. Power upside, speed upside. Simeon batting in the leadoff spot. Going against a lefty in Rodriguez. Rodriguez is actually a pretty good pitcher. But, Simeon, dude, he's been good. He's been really good to start the season. He's somebody that I think that, you can save a little bit of money compared to the other guys I talked about. So Simeon, he's a good play. Outfield, I'm just going to clump some people up. You can look at Aaron Judge and Sanchez, both of them against the lefty, Gio Gonzalez. You can look at Betts and JD Martinez. Both of them, I mentioned them yesterday, both had solid games. And then I like, you can look at, where's he at? I like Hoskins. I mean, the guy showed us the massive upside that he had last year. Going against Cashner, a guy who does give up home runs. I also like Harper. I skipped over him, my bad. Going against Tanaka, he has a home run in his career off him already. Nelson Cruz going against a lefty, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, small sample size, but he already has 2 extra base hits, so it shows you that he does see the ball well. So he's a great play. And then if you want to save some money, we can look at a guy like Altier. I've been playing the guy. He doesn't do nothing special, but he gets you some points. And in fantasy, if he gives you a solid floor, that's kind of what you have to look at. Yeah, I went through this video quick. My apologies, but that's kind of the guys that I'm really looking at right now. Let's just get into these core plays. Before I do, though, make sure that you like this video for me already. Make sure that you subscribe and you got the notifications turned on. If something comes out with, during lineup lock that I think you really need to know, or a player that's a must start, I will update this core later in the day. So make sure those notifications are turned on. So I'm gonna start with with Garrett Cole. I think Garrett Cole is he's a really cheap play. I like him a lot. I'm going to get you some value. I don't want to just fill this up with a bunch of, studs. Third base, I like Carpenter. He's a really good price. Then utility, actually, we'll just go Florida. If he's batting in the top 3 of or the top 5, I would say top 5 of the order. The guy's a really good play. So I'm liking him. Then let me see. Where else do I want to go next? So like I said, I'm getting you some value in there. I don't want to just fill it all up with expensive plays. Another guy I forgot to mention that I'm looking at, a good value play. I played him yesterday. Souza, if he's in the lineup, 2,200. Great spot. You're gonna need some value if you go with Garrett Cole. Lastly, I just think that the guy is too cheap. Kind of stack him with Souza, Goldie. Solid price. So I mean, this is a good core that I'm kind of looking at for today to kind of get me started. Got to make sure that some of these cheaper guys are on the lineup. But yeah, I mean, you have almost 3,000 to fill this in, and hey, that's where I'm at. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey, let's win some money tonight, and peace out.